I just don't believe you, Andre. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to become the Scotland manager. Steve Clarke's there for life. Like, there's no way that I'm getting it. No, I haven't checked the news on the One Football app because, unlike you, I don't spend my life on my phone. But I should check it for the news. I mean, it is the best place to get all the football news from around the world in one place, from their own journalists, but also very reputable sources as well. Yeah, okay. Well, I can also keep up to date with the Scotland team as well. Follow the Scotland team to keep up with their news, scores, and updates too. And it's free from a top line subscription. Well, yeah, we know that already. And if you've not downloaded it, I would massively encourage you to download it from the top line of the subscription. Last night, I watched Hammarby versus Basel on the One Football app. They have licenses for the Europa Conference League, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I was doing a bit of scouting. I'll claim it as scouting. Yeah. All right, well, Andre, I'll check the news out and see what's going on. But I still don't believe you. So, see you later, Andre. Hello and welcome back to On The Rocks. Hope you're all doing well today and looking forward to today's episode as we take on Manchester United in the Champions League semi-final. Win it and we go to our third Champions League final, the second in a row as well, and hopefully we'd go on to win it too. That would be pretty interesting news. Since you guys were last here, we have played 2 games off camera. Kilmarnock 3-0, Rangers 2-0. It's looking very good. You already know that we've won the league. It's all fantastic stuff. So if you're looking forward to today's episode, make sure you do drop a like on today's video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. I am still struggling to know what Andre's about. There's nothing in my news articles here. Nothing on the social feed. What? The Scottish FA have appointed Andre Shittigel as national team manager. With a total lack of previous managerial experience, this could be the right role for Andre to provide the perfect stage to showcase his skills, prove himself. I mean, there he is, looking very beautiful as like a little AI version of himself. He's from Belarus. They got that right at least. How he's got this? How does this make me the Scotland manager? This makes no sense. Okay, Andre. I mean, it seems a bit bizarre. Look, we'll overlook it right now. Let's not think about it. Let's not get distracted by it. It's time to take on Man United in the Champions League, and this could be a big one. We need to prove ourselves, and of course, we need to get to the final because PSG are in the other semi-final. Hopefully Barcelona beat them, but we need to make sure we get a big win against Man United because in case PSG get there, if we beat PSG in the final, then we should go ahead of France in coefficient points. So it becomes really, really tight at the moment. And of course, we'll stick with the usual team that is taking on Man United today. We've got Peter in goal with a backline of Van Steen, Demancic, Sandro and De Klerk. Sissoko and Tamatlumpet in the middle. Bryce Delaney, Jan Cavalcanti and Alien in the attacking midfield. With Varela leading the line. He's actually catching up Jan Cavalcanti now. I think he scored 5 or 6 goals. I think he scored... Did he score all of the goals in between episodes? He definitely got 4 or 5. He got 4 goals. Demancic got the other one from a corner. So he's catching up now a little bit to our old boy. If I can get back onto the tactics screen. He's catching up to Jan Cavalcanti and his 41. He's 7 behind. He could catch up. You'll also be pleased to know that Sandro and Demancic this season are having a phenomenal season with 15 and 11 goals between them. They are both doing incredible stuff from corners. So fingers crossed we get plenty of corners today and we score from them as kickoff is upon us. The first leg is being played in Manchester at Old Trafford and they have a good chance to start the game off to try and score, but luckily it goes wide of the mark. Now, with the business end of the season coming up, it's time to really start thinking about what we're going to do over summer. And it kind of depends if we win the Champions League or not. If we win the Champions League, we should be given an awful lot of money and we have to really focus on bringing in some huge star signings. I reckon also because it's coming towards the end of the save a little bit, it's time to start maybe thinking about some never offers. And by that, I mean offering, I don't know, £30 million up front and then £1 million down the line, because hopefully we won't have to sort of pay that. We are playing badly at the back, by the way. We just gave a goal away. We're not doing very well defensively. But the whole point is maybe try and do a few never transfers so Arezzo won't score penalty. Oh, for goodness sake. Not a great start to today's game then. Now, we should be beating United. They do have some good players, but we've got better ones. We've beaten United before in the Champions League relatively comfortably. Arezzo has scored multiple goals past us. He's become a little bit of a rival with us. But we are better than United, and we should be able to beat them. As you hate to see it. Varela nearly getting the opening goal of the game for us there. Just saved by the goalkeeper there. As Domancic from the corner, looking to add to his tally this season. Not getting it. Varela's shot from the edge of the area was a powerful one. But again, the Man United keeper is pretty good at keeping goals out. No wonder he's in the Champions League semi-final 8. He must be pretty good. Annoyingly, I have just seen, inside of 17 minutes, PSG are already 3-0 up. It's annoying that we've got a bit of a rivalry with PSG. In fact, not just a bit of a rivalry, we are massive rivals with PSG. I would call them our biggest rivals. Obviously, they did us over in a Champions League final, didn't they? We need to get back at them. They've also stolen one of our best players ever in Passos. That was really frustrating. And actually, I'm not sure if I showed it in transfer specials and stuff, but they were really keen on signing Van Steen as well, who was Passos' replacement. So they just want my left backs. Luckily, Barcelona have pulled a goal back, but currently we have not pulled a goal back. We are not doing particularly well in this game. Hopefully it all changes here in the second half as Tamat Lumper gets it out to Van Steen. We just talked about him. He didn't really back him there, if I'm honest with you. He's not known for his goal-scoring abilities. But luckily, Barca are. It's 3-2 now in that game, which gives me a little bit more hope. But we need to really change something up here. Bryce Delaney on a 6.4, it's not great. Lassialian, the Man United player, not playing well. Let's bring Thad McRae on instead. And Domancic on a 6.4, that's really weird for him. We won't take him off now though, because he is such a threat from set pieces. We know that already. And it could be a threat from this set piece. It's cleared by the defenders there as Varela clears the line. It clears the lines. It goes as far as Varela, who shoots, and then it's cleared out from the back for United. De Klerk on the ball for us. I can't really get it into the middle. United defending pretty well, but Domancic wins the ball with 6'7", absolute monster from Croatia. Does well to get the ball out to Van Steen in the end, who gets it into Sissoko on the edge of the area. Lofted into the middle, but it was far too high. Quite a big loop on it. It was always going to be won by the biggest defender. And United now trying to get the ball into... How's that gone in? Oh, okay. For all the praises I was singing about Domancic, I'm not entirely sure how he's not stopped that. Okay, well, this is not good. This is not good at all. Let's go a little... We're on an attacking already. Let's go very attacking. And let's play through the middle instead, I reckon. Get the overlaps off. Let's play through the middle. Let's see if that just changes things up a little bit for us, because we need to get at least one away goal. We have been the better team as well. I've just seen the match stats. 15 shots to their 6. We have been the better team, and finally Domancic decides enough is enough. He gets a goal back, runs into the net, picks the ball up and runs back to the centre circle. You loved our centre-back partnership have nearly got 30 goals between them this season. It's phenomenal. And as we come towards the end of the game, it's Man United coming forward again. If we can just score one more goal, bring it back to 2-2. Let's not concede another one as Kimmich puts his ball just behind the post there. Just behind the post, doesn't quite make sense. Wide of the mark. PSG score another one. Come on, Barca, get a goal. We've lost this one, but it's only one goal in it and we've got an away goal and we were the better team. We were the better team looking at the match stats. 19 shots to 8 shots. You can see either side of my head there. I'm not too concerned. I'm not too concerned. Oh, I didn't even realise this as well. The exact same time we were playing Man United, the under-18s were playing in the under-19s Champions League final, and they lost it on penalties. So Copenhagen of all teams. I mean, fair play Copenhagen. Copenhagen under-19s. I will very quickly get a team report on you, because quite frankly, you've probably got a lot of good players. Is this foreshadowing, though? Is this foreshadowing an embarrassing defeat for us? Anyway, we've got Motherwell in a couple of days' time, so I'll do that one off camera again, because obviously we're only interested in the Man United stuff. Andre Chittigel has now retired from Scottish manager, just from footballing. He's retired. He's gone. I can't even click on him. He's gone. Andre? This is what he was doing. He somehow wormed his way into the Scotland job, got himself the job, and then retired to free it up for me to apply for. Let's apply for the Scotland manager job and declare interest in it as well. Let's say that they've received my application, I want the job, and I've got a question from the coach's voice. I'm going to respond to this, and I'm going to say, your name's been banded around in connection. How do you feel about being linked with a lower profile job? How rude of him. How rude. I can't believe it. I don't think the profile matters. It's potential that's intriguing. I'll say that. I just want... Yeah. Could we get the Scotland job? But the Aberdeen board are not very happy with that. I mean, I can understand it, obviously, because... hang on, I've got to... Hang on a second. I've got to attend this meeting, otherwise they sack me. Okay, I'll attend the meeting. We're aware that you expressed interest in an international job. I intend to pursue the international role. No, I don't want to leave the club. Oh, both. Oh, yeah. Whew. This one says perform both roles. That sounds quite okay, as long as you weren't planning on leaving us. Whew, I panicked then. I did think I was going to have to make a choice between Scotland and Aberdeen then, and that was... I did not want to do that. But I'd like to think I'd get an interview, at least, surely. So this was Andre's plan all along. This was his plan. Am I getting a job interview here? Anything? Probably not yet. It might take a little while for them to come back to me. They might be trying to look at other people, but surely they can't overlook me. I mean, it makes sense for me to be the manager. Anyway, as I say, I'm going to play this Motherwell game off camera. It's a league game that we don't care about anymore because, of course, we've already won it. We're going to focus on Man United. If you're interested, it was a nice 2-0 win. But again, we are just 40 points clear of Celtic in second, who I think are pretty much wrapped up second and third now, Celtic and Rangers. Hibs, Motherwell, Kilmarnock. Fighting it out for 4th, 5th and 6th. That's quite interesting. I'd like Hibs to come 4th, actually. I think they do pretty well. And obviously they've got one of our players, Fox Anderson, this season. He's got 21 goals this season for them. Obviously, I'd quite like to have him back at our club to score goals. But if we could extend his stay at Hibs for another season, maybe they could do well in the Europa League if they get there next season with him scoring the goals for them. I'd love to get a few more of our players out to other Scottish clubs. The issue is, only one of our players can go to another Scottish club, as in, like, they can only sign one of our players. So Hibs can only sign one player from us on loan. Celtic can only sign one player on loan from us. Like, that's the rule. So we're very limited in what we can do in terms of loans. And then when it comes to selling the players, either they don't have the funds for it, or we don't have enough wages for it, or our players don't want to sign for them because they're used to playing for us, who are Champions League winners, not for Hibs, who have not done much really. But still, not really hearing anything about this Scotland job. I mean, am I even favourite for it? How do I see this? It's been a long time since I've been to the job centre. What is available? Right, the Scottish national team, leading candidate NA. No one. Not even me. I mean, do any of our players have Scotland as a second nationality? Yes, Ad Milson does, but he's played 32 caps for Brazil, so he can't switch. And he's the only one, actually. I can't believe that. We do have quite a few Scottish players, though. Fielding, McLumper, Thad McRae. We've got Tom McIntyre, Jez Finley, Jim McBangled. If we get the Scotland job, I kind of want to play the Aberdeen way. And to play the Aberdeen way, we need Aberdeen players. And Aberdeen former players. What? No. I've not been... Okay, I'll be honest, this was not part of the plan. I thought I'd just be a given for the Scotland job. They don't think I'm the best person for the job. What? Who have they gone for? Stevie Crawford, the Hearts manager in-game, currently in real life the Dunfermline manager. Can't believe I've gone to all the effort of adding a new manager, making him resign, for then this... How else can I do this? I'm not sure... I don't think there's actually a way other than using the in-game editor, which I don't have enabled because it's cheating, unless you're doing experiments, or you just want to play that way anyway. But for a YouTube save, it's cheating, right? You can't do it. There's no in-game editor enabled in this. It's in-game editor used, no, allowed, no. It's not there. So I can't just edit myself to be the Scotland manager. I was trying to do some clever little storylines, and it's been ruined by the game. You hate to see it. We will work something out, because I am desperate to be the Scotland manager. And it might just have to be a case of me just adding a manager and having two managers in this, which would be very annoying and frustrating to have to deal with. But it might be the only way. Anyway, for the United game, let's get back to a team that we know and love. We bring Bryce Delaney on for Le Cruz, and then we get Le Cruz on the bench. But other than that, that's the team. Played the first leg. Let's get them to play the second leg. I am actually fuming. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Have they not seen what I've done with Aberdeen in Scotland with mostly Scottish players? No, they... I'm not very happy with that. I'm not very happy that Demancic can't get his shot in the back of the net. He only hits the crossbar. You hate to see it. Instead, Van Steen does nothing with it. And we're still behind in this Champions League tie as well. United yet to have a single shot in this game, I might add too. I just saw it was like 6 shots to us, 0 to Man United. Watch them now score with their first shot of the game. I can see it happening. It's a frustrating episode. It's going to be even more frustrating in a minute, I'm sure. Although Tamat Lump with a good save, what am I talking about? Good tackle. But lose your possession immediately. Here come United. 1 shot, 1 goal. Guarantee you. Not quite. That was pretty good, actually. Make it 2 shots, 2 goals. No, it's... Ooh, okay. Didn't actually count as a shot, apparently, that. Not quite sure what it was if it wasn't a shot. But the sentiment still stands. It'll be 1 shot, 1 goal for United, probably. Anyway, as we approach half-time, all we need to do is just score 1 goal. Just the 1 goal, because then we'll go through on the away goals that we currently have. But apparently, our players do not want to do any of that. Let's shout, demand more. It might be a case of having to go and inverted winger on attack, inside forward on attack, Mazzala on attack. Like, really push these boys forward to attack. And finally, a highlight comes in this second half. It's been a very quiet game. We're not providing anything yet. Lassie Alien, oh, it's just bouncing around the area. And look at Varela on a 6-3, Jan Cavalcanti on a 6-2. Let's bring Brian Medina on for Tamat Lumper, who's not played brilliantly. Let's get Fab McRae on for Varela up front. I don't want to take Cavalcanti off. Even if he's playing badly, he can change a game. He is the best player we've got. As Greenwood should have given away a penalty there. He didn't give away a penalty. It is a corner instead, and nothing's going to come from it. Demand more. Instructions, shoot on sight at this stage, I reckon. Play through the middle, because that might just give us some more chance or something like that. Boys, we've had 17, only 3 shots on target today. Barca are 2-1 up against PSG, but it's not going to be enough for them. As Bryce Delaney comes forward, shoots, you're not scoring goal. Shoot on sight, take it off quickly. That was a poor decision from me, having shoot on sight on. But if that's the only highlight we're going to get, no. Knocked out the Champions League semi-finals. Okay. This is not ideal. Particularly with PSG going through to the final. We need United to win that. We desperately need United to win that. How did the Europa League go? Not good, because Marseille are in the final. No. No. Europe, Nation Club coefficients. France, 75.5. I think they'll do it, won't they? They'll do it. They'll stay ahead of us. Because they're both in the final. They get points for losing or winning, won't they? That's so annoying. So I'll be honest with you. Today's episode has been a disaster. Out of the Champions League, And I'm not the Scotland manager. At least tomorrow we could come back for a cup final, win the cup final, try and do something about this Scotland job. Well, for me, that ends the episode on a bit of a bummer. I'm shocked. I thought we'd go out there and smash them. I thought we'd come into today's episode and be the Scotland manager. None of it's happened. And this is why Football Manager is so heartbreaking sometimes. I can feel it. Ugh. I thought we were going to go for it and just win everything. No, we're not. We're terrible, apparently. And it limits us as well to £50 million in the bank account. I think we'll have a £46 million budget next season, I think. Because we've not. I assume that just carries over at this stage, right? It does say they guarantee 23, but I'm sure this will just carry over. Unless, of course, we finance. We can't ask about next season's budget. Oh, no, we can. Increase next season's budget, please. The board will let me know shortly, will they? What do they say when we press continue? Let me know, board, because we need... Clearly, we need to spend some money, don't we? We need to improve this team a little bit as they reject it. Discuss it with the board. The club will go backwards, otherwise. It's good enough, they say. Reputation, we disagree on the strongest term. They're not going to give me more guaranteed budget. So hopefully that money sort of continues, that 46, because we're going to need it. We will be back tomorrow for that Scottish Cup final. But it should be a Champions League final too. I'm absolutely gutted. So thank you very much for watching today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And of course, if you have done, make sure you do drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Goodbye.